Hello, my name is Jason Fraser and I'm running for re-election to the Plympton School Committee. As a 17-year resident of Plympton, a parent and an educational leader, I am committed to our community and will continue to use my professional experience to work for the students of the Dennett. I have devoted my entire adult life to the public school students of Massachusetts. It's been my honor and privilege these past 7 years to contribute to our community as a Plympton School Committee member, and to work collaboratively with so many other town departments, committees, and boards, as well as the people of Plympton and the parents of the Dennett. I've worked hard to bring new curriculum, additional programs and staffing, and a new playground to the Dennett, while producing fiscally responsible budgets. As for this past school year, no one thinks this school year was ideal, and everyone felt frustration at points, myself included. The Dennett entered into the school year in a hybrid model where students learned in person 2 days a week and learned remotely, live, with Dennett staff for an additional 2.5 days a week. I know that there are some who wish we could have begun the year with all of our students going 5 days a week. But unlike the 14 schools in Massachusetts who did so, Dennett is actually approaching a historically high enrollment. We, like over 220 other districts in Massachusetts, were hybrid until public health data improved. The Dennett was able to shift back to 5 days a week of in-person education on March 22nd. The Dennett is the only school I know of in the entire state who welcomed back 100% of its students, which I believe reflects our community and my personal belief that personal learning, in-person learning, is the best instructional method. I also believe we welcome back 100% of our students because of the Plympton School Committee's commitment to multiple mitigation strategies to keep our students, staff, and community safe and healthy as we emerge from the pandemic. As the Plympton School Committee's legislative agent, I work closely with the Massachusetts Congressional Delegation, the Plymouth County Treasurer Tom O'Brien, and the Plympton School Committee to secure federal funds to help our continuing efforts to address any academic or social-emotional gaps facing students as a result of the pandemic. These funds, known as ESSER 3, will be used to hire reading and math specialists to work with small groups and individual students and to provide social-emotional supports for the students of the Dennett. As for other projects and accomplishments I have worked on over the past 7 years on the school committee, I'm extremely proud of the part I played in the Dennett Playground project. The design of the new playground aims to meet 3 goals: to create a more developmentally appropriate play area, to address safety standards, especially from falls, and to have a play experience that all of our students can access. This week, the pre-bid walkthrough for Dennett's new playground was conducted. A CPA article for the playground for $94,000 and $25,000 from this year's state budget, combined with school choice funds from the Dennett, will allow us to complete the playground project at the Dennett without using a single dollar from the school's operating budget. Another student-focused project I helped steward with the Plympton School Committee was the creation of a curriculum adoption cycle. A curriculum adoption cycle typically reviews one area of the curriculum per year, which then informs proposal for needed resources. This review cycle helps to keep students learning with current materials and keeps the Dennett's curriculum in line with state standards. When I joined the committee in 2014, students were using science books that made no mention of the International Space Station, which has been in orbit since 1998. The students of the Dennett now benefit from well-researched and proven lessons and units which lead to higher academic achievement and readiness for middle school experience and beyond. Addressing equities for students and families who are navigating the world of special education has always been a passion of mine and close to my heart. Special education costs can be extraordinary. While many know the Plympton School Committee's annual budget includes funding for special education services delivered at the Dennett to our K-6 students, many are not aware that the Plympton School Committee is also financially responsible for all Plympton students from age 3 to 22 who require out-of-district special education services. It has long been acknowledged that a mid-year move into Plympton by a child requiring out-of-district special education services could present major budgetary stress. Thanks to the collaborative work between the Plympton School Committee and the Plympton Board of Selectmen, with support and technical assistance from the town treasurer and town accountant, a special education stabilization fund was established in 2018, and we've worked to maximize the balance of the fund annually. The Plympton School Committee and Plympton Board of Selectmen now have a substantial tool to address unanticipated special education costs and to make sure we are well positioned to welcome and provide a free and appropriate public education to all students who come to call Plympton home. There is so much great work left to be done. That is why I would appreciate your vote on May 15th for re-election to the Plympton School Committee, so I can continue to serve the town of Plympton and work hard for the students of the Dennett. If you would like to know more about me, please visit my website at fraserforschools.com. Thank you for your time and consideration.